Sage Wanderer here, coming at you from the Texas sunshine. That's why it looks like I'm hiding behind a mask, but I got the sun in my face right now. And I'm waiting in line here to pick up my nephew at school, and I thought I would talk to you briefly about a dark topic. So many of you know that one of my videos I've done on this channel was on a group called the Black Hebrew Israelites. Now, it has the distinct honor of being the only video on my channel that I've ever turned off all of the comments on and deleted all of the comments. And the reason I did is because that video was so explosive that it generated way more death threats against me than I've ever received from Antifa. I mean, if you took everybody that ever death threatened me on any of my videos in the comment section, then, and combined them, it wouldn't equal 1/10 of the death threats that I received on that Black Hebrew Israelite video. And I don't think I was particularly hateful. I was just blown away that they believed what they believed and that they based it on the Bible that you and I know so well. And so I kind of attacked them on the basis of their faith, the basis of their belief system, and specifically the scriptures that they used to generate this, and also from a historical perspective. But if you don't know about the Black Hebrew Israelites, then you should look on my channel and find that video from some time back. I think it was called Who Are the Black Hebrew Israelites? But the death threats were so bad on that I deleted all of the comments. It was just hate-filled. It was just awful. It was awful, and it's just a downer to have it on my channel. And so I just deleted the comments and disabled them, and it's the only video I've ever had to do. Now, having said that, I mean, you think, why are you talking about this topic? It's old news. Well, it's not. It's hot news. And the only person that is speaking about this topic right now is Ben Shapiro, from what I can tell. He's the only one. Well, because he's incensed about what happened in Jersey City. So many of you know that there was a couple, a man and a woman, who went on a shooting tear in Jersey City. And the target was a Jewish grocery store. Okay, so like a kosher grocery. And the fact of the matter is, though, it's starting to come out that was not their first choice, that they were going after a Hasidic boys' school, and they couldn't get in the door. And so they went across the street to the grocery store that some are calling a bodega. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a word I'm not used to hearing. But at any rate, yeah, this Jewish grocery store ended up being their target. And the thing is, turns out they were Black Hebrew Israelites, and this is being classified as a hate crime. Now, to my knowledge, even though the Black Hebrew Israelites say some of the worst things I've ever heard come out of another person's mouth that pretended to be speaking on God's behalf, right? I've never heard more vile speech from this group. But to my knowledge, there's never been a Black Hebrew Israelite terrorist hate attack until now. And so, I basically did not get too worried about all the death threats coming from them when I lived in Oregon, because the nearest group was San Francisco, and that was a really long drive. But I got to tell you, I'm almost hesitant to even bring them up now, because it's probably going to trigger all the death threats again, just for talking about them, right? And but now I'm a little more concerned, because there's a group in Texas, I'm sure of it. I seem to recall, I need to look this up, maybe I need to do another video on this, what some people are calling a hate group. Now, having said that, I've met some nice Black Hebrew Israelites on my channel comment section as well, and some of them, I don't know if they're still with me, but some of them subscribed and became regulars. And they're the ones that don't believe that Jesus is going to enslave all of the white people to pay them back for slavery. I mean, that's the basis for Black Hebrew Israelite rhetoric, is that They believe that they can. They think they can prove with the scriptures that when Jesus comes back, he's going to enslave all of the white people, right? Or kill us even, and enslave only the least repulsive of us. You know, they claim they're going to enslave our women. They have posters on the street corner where they street preach with pictures of white women with a chain around their neck, you know, being held by a black man. And, you know, they tell you, we're going to enslave your women and use them as slaves, and we're going to kill all the men. And Jesus is going to help them, apparently. So these are the people that shot up this Jersey City Jewish neighborhood. And I hope that they open an investigation on anybody that's related in any way to these folks and find out if they're a part of a cell that's starting to make good on their promises, because they'll death threat you like crazy. I expect it on here. If I don't, it's just because they're not listening to me anymore, you know. But yeah, that one video I did about them was explosive, and now they're back in the news. But I may do another video on them, but I thought I'd share that with you while I was waiting here in line. I was early for once. I'm usually the last person to pick him up because I'm trying to do my deliveries, and, you know, do my deliveries that are 40 miles away, I might add. That my delivery area is about 40 miles away from where I live. But anyway, yeah, tell me what you think in the comments section. Were any of you with me when I did that video? And yeah, I'll probably do another one, you know, because of what's going on. Anyway, God save our republic.